Don't worry, we're not about to replace our Sunday morning trumpet with a kazoo. Still, that idea might appeal to certain people our Bill Geist has come to know quite well.
The kazoo. Uniquely American, cheap and easy, the most democratic of instruments. Anyone can play it. Barbara Stewart is, believe it or not, a kazoo virtuoso.
Now, the thing about the kazoo is there's no really wrong way to play it. There are wrong times to play it.
So you acknowledge that it can be annoying sometimes?
Oh, absolutely.
Nevertheless, she is the kazoo's staunchest supporter.
It is an American instrument, our invention.
Is it a misunderstood instrument?
Oh, it's clearly, I mean, it's an object of derision and scorn, mostly out of ignorance.
She's a kazoo activist, really, trying to make it America's official national instrument.
We have been turned down by every president since Nixon and Carter, or at least ignored.
So there's bipartisan
ignorance.
Barbara Stewart just may be the perfect spokesperson for this offbeat instrument.
There are critics who say that the kazoo is to music as the full body cast is to ballet.
She is a classically trained musician.
38 years of classical music training part-time.
She's written a book on kazoos, has one of her kazoos in the Smithsonian Institution. She's played classical kazoo in Lincoln Center and Carnegie Hall.
Hum, do not blow. Keep your fingers and thumbs clear of the aperture areas.
And she trains new kazooist recruits wherever she goes. It's terrible.
Yes, it was.
As Kazoodom's ambassador, Barbara shows up wherever kazooists congregate.
You're going to have to prove that you are proficient operators on your kazoo.
Recently in Harlem, where they were trying to set a new record for world's largest kazoo band.
This is important. Say the word do into the larger end.
2,147 kazooists showed up. But that didn't quite beat the record of 2,600 kazooists set in Rochester, New York. But that was okay.
This is all part of a mission to make the kazoo national instrument, to keep America humming.
Barbara was there too when the original Kazoo Company of Eden, New York recently celebrated its 100th anniversary. It was a veritable kazoo Woodstock. Here they still make metal kazoos the old-fashioned way, except for those little tiny membranes that go in the top.
Well, the reason the animal membranes went out of fashion is they were made out of sheep gut. And the condom companies put them out of business and raised the price so high that you can't use the resonators anymore. So now we make them out of paper, the kind of paper that they put in candy boxes so that the spit doesn't disintegrate the paper.
This is the coronet kazoo. Now, you haven't seen these before.
Finger holes.
And this was made back in 1936.
Karen Smith runs the kazoo shop, and she's curator of the Kazoo Museum's historically significant kazoo collection.
And I think my favorite is the Cobra kazoo.
Yee-haw! Barbara Stewart pushes on, trying to gain respect for the kazoo and maybe even give it a touch of class. It remains unclear from audience comments after a classical kazoo concert at the prestigious Eastman School of Music just how well Barbara is succeeding.
As underwhelming as it truly was, it was also inspiring.
Thrills you from the bottom of your feet and never moves above the ankle.
Yes, brought the kazoo to a new level. Very classical level, if that can happen.
Barbara Stewart, for one, believes that it can.